So my final day in New Zealand threw in a beginner's golf lesson that really doesn't warrant a slickly edited piece with inspiring music. We're all kind of bad. But it's a relaxing video nonetheless, thanks to the breathtaking view and the calm demeanor of the national coach of golf New Zealand, Jay Carter.
Do you want me to see if he's got a couple of extra... Not, this is lovely, but there's only one, obviously.
That is from the 70s as well, but yep. Okay.
So I'm from the 70s, it's a good time.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll ask them, eh?
Yeah.
You hold that one. I'll see if I've got a couple more. We'll come down onto the grass at least. There's, I guess there's three parts to putting. One is to be able to see, because you can see the green's putting a slope on it. So one of them is to be able to, it's called reading. So can I read the green, meaning can I read how much break is there? And then can I start it where I want to start it? And can I hit it at the right speed? So they're the three things. If you get those right, you're sweet. In terms of the slope, your eyes will deceive you when you're trying to see if, when you're trying to use your eyes to look for slope. And a good course designer will cut shapes in the terrain to try and deceive you. So which they will have done here because it's quite a modern green, this one.
There we go.
Nice animal.
And muck around with that on the green.
Tells you everything from club speed to ball speed to angle of attack. So do you want to have a go, actually? Putt from that ball to that hole. You've got to go until you get one anchor. So, I might be wrong, but I was thinking about, I was nervous about what you might ask. So that's what all the, that's what's telling, that's the feedback that it's giving me. So ball speed, how long his backswing was in centimetres, launch angle of the ball, forward swing, backswing in milliseconds, forward swing, tempo, roll percentage, how fast the green is, what his face angle was like at impact, what his path was, and then the slope of the green. And so this is something that, as I said, when we feel slope, so that had 1% of slope on it. So does anyone watch golf? I know you all probably watch golf, all closet golf watchers. So what I said before is, you stand in the middle and you find which way you'd face the hole, but so if I face that way, I can feel the slopes going a little bit that way. And we assign that to 1, 2, 3 or 4, 1 being not much slope at all, 4 being heaps of slope. But that 1%, what that then equates to is, if I stand about a metre behind the ball, I hold one finger up. This sounds like it's a bit woo-woo, but I suspect we're into woo-woo, right?
That's why we're all standing here.
Oh no.
I was trying to get the concept of like what would the sacred place of that be, where you can go and just be, like that's where the spiritual stuff happens, versus here is where the mess does happen. Like you do have to know your target and your distance, but then how do you get rid of all that into there?
Yep.
And there was something that they were talking about, and I was like, oh, I feel like that's close for me.
Yeah, I get what you say.
And part of it was, is that the marae? Is that the safe place in there? And then out here is where, I guess the
There's
water.
other things that we could talk about in there. I've already got a couple of pages going.
Because in golf, like especially in Wellington and the valley, the wind will just come down and hoop around, but you're feeling it here. But your ball's like 30 metres up, and so we'll always look at which way are those clouds going, and also, as I said, we use an app at the start of the day that'll tell us what the wind forecast is. I got that off a yachting coach, what app to use and stuff. So that's how predict wind.
But in a tournament, you can't use that the day up.
Nah, so
you're going to have to.
Yeah, we'd make
changes,
notes in our book. Yeah, and he will say it changes you can't trust it completely. Nah, you got to use it. You can use it pre-tee off, and then and just make notes at what you. Yeah, before wouldn't walk around the course. So every time we play, we'll have a yardage book in our pocket, like about the size of that, which has got a picture of every hole on it and a compass on. So when I'm standing here, I'll know which way north is, and I'll know that, like, let's say that's north, and I'm feeling a southerly. So that's cool. That makes sense. It's where it gets messy, is if you're meant to be feeling a southerly and you're like, oh shit, that's not quite right. That's where we'll trust probably the wind guru. The predict wind. There's heaps of them, but that's what ours.
It looks like I did it.
Totally nailed it.
And then we'll just make notes on the day. So we'll know we're teeing off at 1 o'clock. So we'll just make the notes around that time, when it's going to shift and how strong it's going to be. There was a yachting coach from Auckland, actually, one of the HP coaches, that told me, because there's a whole lot of different wind maps, like it's not just one type, it's like 5 types. So he told me the one to use for golf. But so yeah, we won't really use the trees, just because if they're swirling, like golf courses, like even like this is a valley, so the wind can whip around, rather than look at the clouds and go, generally going that way.
Yeah. Is that the back swing part that gets you your pace?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't want Craig being faster, do we?
So your left thumb goes there, and then that little picture there is for that. So throw your left thumb on there, and then that, so see that your thumb kind of sits in between those two things there. So just don't swing yet, because there's a camera behind you, but have a couple of swings just like that to get a feel. That won't help your performance straight away, but that'll help long term.
Yeah.
Feel alright?
Feels different.
So there's no marker on that one.
What was the tip again?
Oh, just that he had his thumb.
Oh, yeah.
Because these grips are designed, that's for your thumb. See how that kind of matches up.
I just thought it was pretty.
And we say to the juniors, like, that's a sausage, and they're hot dog buns.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Are you going to be safe here?
I want to see what his practice swing is. I'm going to come back.
Have a real slow practice swing, just to see.
Let's step away.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You good?
I mean, you tell me. Do that again, please. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm good.
Righto. Have a go.
Please check out my other VRLOGs and subscribe and comment. It means the world to me.